There's a great big bad black hole in your eyes, and it keeps swallowing me up. There's a great big bad black hole in your eyes, and it keeps.
Okay guys, I know that this is supposed to be episode 12, but we're just going to go on a limb and call this episode 11 and a half, because I screwed up on myself, but that's okay. So this is going to be episode 11 and a half, and disregard anything else. Recording episode 11, so all the same premises still stay. We're going to go ahead and continue with the campaign, and we will go board the ship. This game never gives you a name for said ship. I love how they give you a name for the car, but not the ship. It's actually a really pretty looking ship. And also, just for future references, guys, since I own the Royal Edition, which is what we're currently playing in, which is why I have this raiment I am currently wearing. I think this is a Royal Edition exclusive. We can drive the boat, just not during this.
Let's get a shot with the lighthouse. Hair blowing in the breeze. We'll be seaside supermodels.
Not now.
Not really feeling it. Maybe another time.
Aw, but I wanted to be a seaside supermodel.
Fucking prompto. But, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue with this. And, Yerp. Let's go ahead and get in here. Do I need to talk with him?
There y'all are. Here's
Yeah.
your weapon now.
Oh, cool. Didn't expect that. That is not what I expected, but okay, that's cool with me.
Done took your sweet time. Here. All right. I'll give you a call when it's ready. Good. How y'all doing? Ah, y'all brace yourself for power.
Alright, cool. Indeed, says, indeed. Oh, here comes Umbra. Pretty dog, actually. Not even gonna lie. Don't know what kind. Probably a made-up kind, knowing Square Enix, but still pretty. What bugs me though? Alticia's behind us. Therefore, he came from Alticia. Therefore, why did he come up from in front of us, not from behind? He must have came in from Golden Key, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he does have the time. He does have the ability to space travel, so basically teleport. So I don't know. It's weird how this game can work sometimes. This is a really cool elevator design, and I kind of want to use it.
Look, Prince Noctis, even the Marshal came to say goodbye.
I guess it's goodbye for now.
Little cutscene, okay.
Something I gotta get off my chest. What's that? I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't there for your father. I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
Yeah. I realize that.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
I do.
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
Oof. I had to.
You can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
There you go. Alrighty then, let's get underway, boys and girls.
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
I love how some of the characters just freely cuss in these games. It's great. Probably why it's rated M. Or at least I think it's rated M. I don't know.
Hey,
It's a good game regardless.
Your Majesty!
What's up?
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Yeah. Count on it.
So, I think it's the next chapter actually. We're about to find out, huh? And it is. Chapter 9, Callings. Noctis receives a warm send-off as he sets sail for Altitia in high spirits. The prince goes forth ostensibly to seek the blessings of the Hydrian, which will enable him to challenge the Empire's might, but his true heart's desire is to find Lunafreya, his betrothed. And as you can see on this little map of the world, if you see that little line, it's going from Cape Caim to Altitia. Altitia, might I add, is fucking huge. No, it does bug me though, actually. So, I know I can't like do a curse or anything, but if you look at the very back of Altitia, that little circly thing down there, not where you're coming in at, but the really like circly deal back there, the big old circle, almost complete circle, if you look directly upwards to it, and that line over in there and behind that, that's Insomnia. So it's a wonder why they don't have a boat thingy to behind Altitia, but I'm sure there's a reason.
The wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya.
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydrian for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altitia, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
And to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
We've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Lunafreya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed. Her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Lunafreya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altissia.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion, but in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's.
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, yet doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. They'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy, thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps, like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, it feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line ain't a task to be taken lightly. For a small thing, that ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but you're all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood?
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
Well, you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big. Okay.
Well, it ain't the Crown City.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Shinedown, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are a first order of business.
All work and no play? Make sickness a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you, too.
Though you're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey, now.
Wescombe ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old West. He'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Lunafreya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Lunafreya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? Know how they all in the game view Lunafreya as one of the wisest people type thing? You know, all the old people in the real world would be like, oh, she's just a 20-something-year-old person, you only know as much as you think you do type shit. She's not wise, she's probably not even smart. Fucking insecure bastards, I'm telling you. I mean, that's what it is. You can't tell me I'm wrong, because I know I'm not. Kind of thing like that. I'm just saying. Just saying. You don't like it, too bad.
An entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
But yeah, as I was saying about the boat, since I didn't even say anything, she is pretty, isn't she? I think she deserves a name, and there's no name printed on her hull, like typical boats, so it's just known as the Royal Vessel. Doesn't actually have a name. Honestly, you know what I would have named it? The SS Insomnia. That's what I would have named it. I think what SS stands for, though. Right there.
Phew! Finally back on land.
Barely. They call it the Walls of Water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay! More boats.
Hey, not this. Catch.
Oh.
Key to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So get out there and see the world, you hear?
See.
What's next? Immigration?
What do you mean? There's still more?
I can't read that language.
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose, Ignis, a little help?
Utterly hopeless. We are scholars of the culinary arts, and we've come to study the renowned cuisine of your fair nation.
Is that so? I wish you an enlightening stay.
Another one you owe me.
You want to check Westcomb's place out?
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
So what next? It's
Yet
a
again,
photographer's dream.
Not really sure where the hell I'm gonna end.
Smells good.
They're extending the exhibit for Lady Lunafreya's wedding dress.
The Vivian Westwood? But wasn't that a memorial for her passing?
Well, now it's a memorial for her safe return. Let's go see it while we still can.
Oh, could that be the dress we read about in the papers?
Doubtless. The designer's name is the same.
Want to check it out?
That depends on the groom. Might still be a sore spot. What with his wedding getting called off?
Who says we can't call it back on? It can still happen.
True enough. Let's keep an eye out for it.
What the hell? Even I don't know where this
Now
is.
I see why people flock from far and wide to the walls of water.
I mean, well, yeah, it's fucking gorgeous. I love this place.
If we win at the arena, let's grab drinks to celebrate.
Funnily enough, I hate beaches. Like, actually swimming on the beach, I hate that. This kind of stuff, though, I love. Just like architecture by water is just gorgeous. Especially when it incorporates it into the architecture. It is gorgeous. Yes, I'm an architecture nut when it comes to water. Excuse me. Excuse my nerdiness. But it is pretty and you really can't deny it, honestly. If you think this is ugly, then you're a pessimist, dude. I can sometimes be a pessimist.
Careful, right?
That's where we're supposed to be going. I'm sorry, but we're skipping these because they're boring as fuck. All you're doing is riding on water. It's... If you want to see it, I might do one. But otherwise, no, we're skipping all that shit because it takes forever. Forever.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in. Wescom Armor, as you've gathered. My word, you've grown, little prince. Ah, but of course. You were only a babe at the time.
Bet the view's even better from a gondola.
So this is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand. But there's no need to jump at every shadow. Just be aware that the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go as they please.
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission. And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government spun that is quite a mystery.
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
In preparation for the rite.
Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions. This begs the question, if they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed?
And actually, yes, the Hydran is the most actually violent of every single one of the damn gods. It's rather funny, actually.
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
Where is Lady Lunafreya?
In the city somewhere, but no one has caught so much as a glimpse of her. The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
But yeah, so it only makes sense that the hydrant... I've always said water is far more destructive than fire, and it is. It's like 3 times as destructive as fire in actual reality.
So you see lots of nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
Ravis.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that they will next come to Altisha. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well. Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care. And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet I am loath to acquiesce unless we stand to profit. Hence I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis. If you've a mind to talk, come to my estate.
She can be oblique at the best of times, but I assure you, her heart is in the right place.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, you must be weary from your journey. Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and ponder matters anew in the morning?
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
This is the one where I will show you how the gondolas look.
So, care to take a cruise?
No, not really. Don't misunderstand me, it's gorgeous, but You know what this place is modeled after, right? I'm sure most of you know. It's Venezuela, I think is what it's called. I probably just butchered that, but I might not have. But yeah, it's modeled after Venezuela. That's what this is modeled after. The city, I mean, of course. Because there you also have to, ride in gondolas everywhere. There's only one very large problem with the design of these gondolas. You know what it is? They don't have any roof of any kind on them, and they should. Reason? Simple. It rains. It's very simple, actually. Like I said, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but since there's no talking of any kind, it's boring as hell. Like, you can, like, visually see them talking, but there's no actual voice lines recorded, so it's not played through your audio type thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the rest. You get the idea. I can't stand it anymore, it's driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. I think it's driving me insane.
It has been a pleasure.
Gondolier. Lear.
Have a look at this, Noct.
What about it?
I'll worry about it later. So, oh, look who it is.
Tiana.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Let's see. Through Umbra's power, you can now revisit past memories, summon him when you rest at lodgings. Characters will retain their current level and abilities. Rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. The place you called Umbra will be set as your last rest point. You can now sail the open seas in the royal vessel. Board the boat from Galding Key, Cape Cayum, or Altissia.
Come on, let's go see the dress.
Oh, let me look up the nearest stop.
It's not far. We can walk it.
Sounds like we're close.
Well, look, this is where I'm gonna end it. I hope you guys have a good... I'm an idiot. This is where I'm gonna end it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. There we go. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more Final Fantasy XV content on the channel, of course. And I will see you guys next time. This is the Final Fantasy XV New Game Plus playthrough, and I am your player, Achilles Fail. And I am signing off, my friends.
Our way to crescendo, to the unknown.